Yo, what up, legends? It's been a long time since I last posted. I don't know if I updated a lot of you guys, but I'm currently in Taiwan right now. As you guys can see, it's raining and it is just, typical Taiwan weather. But I've been here actually about like a year or so. But yeah, I've been over here working. I got a job here. I left my last job in the States. For any of you guys that probably don't know, I'm actually born in the US and I moved over here just to like fulfill kind of like a dream that I always had to move to Taiwan. But today, I wanted to talk about something a little bit different. I was just kind of in like a restaurant earlier. I've been going to this restaurant since I was like really young, and then I've seen like the same guy working there for really long time. I think like I would say more than like 15 years maybe. And it's fine. There's nothing like extensively bad about someone working at a restaurant or anything. But I just want to talk about like how he's actually not like the owner over there. He's actually like a worker. He's actually been a worker over there for like a really long time. I don't know if that's like his goal or his ambition to be like a worker over there, like just like serving food. But I actually learned from my dad recently that he was renting from one of our properties. And so just being like 50 years old and you just like renting, it's not really like something that a lot of people would want to have. Just financially speaking, we all know that like if you own more assets, it's a much better place than just renting out and stuff like that, right? You know what, I'm just gonna sit over here. Just found like a quiet place to talk to you guys on this bench. But yeah, getting back to what I said, financially speaking, it's pretty evident that we could all say that owning assets, owning properties, owning like accruing like permanent revenues that you have, just residential, like business, whatever kind of like assets, we all know that that's like evidently like good for finances. So I'm not trying to solo out this guy or anything like that. It's more so just I think there's so many people that just have hardworking like mindsets over here. They're such hard workers. They work their asses off, right? And then the problem is over here is that people working their asses off, but they're doing the same thing over and over again, right? And then so when they're doing the same thing over and over again, and then they're not thinking like more creatively, then you get stuck in this kind of loop. And it's kind of just like, instead of what should I be doing to get myself out of this loop, it's like I'm just gonna keep continuing this loop, hoping that there's gonna be a better future, maybe a raise. So a lot of people are not really that concerned, or I mean they might be concerned, yeah, I'm pretty sure they're concerned, but a lot of people are just they're not really concerned about thinking creatively. That's what I'm trying to say. So getting to the point of like Taiwan versus USA. So USA people, we US citizens, we have like this mindset like we gotta constantly be hustling, we gotta constantly be improving step by step by step, like let's jump from here to here. But over here in Taiwan, it's more about loyalty. And even with this loyalty, they're still able to eat shit on chump change. Like there's literally a lot of people that I know that have been working at a company for 10 to 20 years, and they're still making, I would say, 50K Taiwan dollars a month. If you do the conversion for that, you'll find that that's probably only like 2,000 USD per month, like with all like the taxes cut out for Taiwan government and stuff like that. So yeah, just a little bit slowly walking over there. The mindset from USA to Taiwan, it's totally different. It's totally different to the point where it's like a lot of people are thinking about, how can I start like a side hustle so that I could make a lot of money? How can I do e-com? How can I do like YouTube? I'm pretty sure like you have thought about that too before, right? Where you thought like, I want to do something on the side, right? in addition to my full-time job. So everyone's thinking about how to hustle. So it's just to wrap this up, you know, I don't want to make this video too long. I see it's already 4 minutes just for this clip. But to wrap this up, what I want to say is that salary is not necessarily equating to how hard a person works. So a lot of people, they laugh at others and they go like, you know, that person's only making like freaking 2,000 USD per month. That's so little, you know. But you know, there's a lot of hard workers here in Taiwan, you know. Like I'm seeing like so many cleaning ladies over here in like bathrooms. I'm seeing like so many like restaurant workers, seeing so many like just little store workers, you know, just in a place of nowhere. But you know, like over here, working here for like a year, working like at a Taiwan company for a whole year as an engineer. You know, and everyone thinks like, you know, engineers like good pay and stuff like that. But you know, even engineers in our company, we have like a lot of issues like with pay and stuff like that. And they're working their asses off, more than people I know in USA. But you know what? They're still getting paid chump change. And I think that all comes from like thinking more creatively, thinking about how can I make the next step from here to here, you know, instead of thinking I need to be loyal to this restaurant for the next 10 years. You know, like just think about it. If you're making like 2,000 USD a month, just literally doing the same thing over and over again, there's no way you could develop yourself to a point where you could go and, you know, make a big jump from like 2,000 a month to 3,000 a month, maybe even 7,000 a month, right? You're stuck at the same level. And then I just want to say, like, that's the difference between USA and Taiwan, or just any Asian countries out there. You know, it's not necessarily that people here are not as hardworking. It's just more so that the culture is just more conformist. Because as you may know that, I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys know that like Taiwan people are a lot more docile, or Asians just in general are more docile than other races. But you have like people in USA, they're just like always bitching about like salary. They're just like, oh, I need a salary increase right now, and they're just asking for performance reviews like every 3 to 6 months. Whereas over here in Taiwan, it's like no one asks for a performance review. It's ridiculous. I spoke to so many people in different companies in my company, and it's just like, wow, no one's aggressive about this stuff. So I think the key point here is that being in an Asian country, I just realized that there's a lot of people that are not aggressive, and that's what is like leading to the outcome of them being stuck at the same level and then not being able to go further in their career and stuff like that. But you know, I really think that Taiwan people are really good people, and that they are really hard workers. They don't complain. They still do the work, and even through all that hardship, they're still able to accept like lower salaries, lower compensation. So just a thing I noticed that, you know, it's just a reminder that we should all be thinking a little bit more creatively. Don't be stuck at like the same company. Don't be stuck at the same position. Don't be so loyal to a point where, you know, you get sucked. You get strayed away from. Well, it's starting to rain a lot, but okay, yeah, let's finish this for real. But yeah, just don't be thinking that you gotta be a loyal puppy to a company to a point that they take advantage of you, because that's what happens so much in Taiwan. So that's all I just wanted to say. This is Panda from LegendPandaTV. Make sure if you guys like this video, you guys want to see more Legend X Talks. That's what I'm calling it now, Legend X Talks, because it's like TED Talks or whatever. Just, you know, this is more like a prank channel. I haven't done pranks over here in Taiwan because they're more stringent and stuff like that. But if you guys do want to see like pranks in Taiwan, I'll try to see if I could get like friends to like record me or whatever. But yeah, it's kind of strict over here, so gotta be really careful. But yeah, just make sure you guys subscribe, and I'll keep you guys updated. I'll probably be posting more videos about my Taiwan journey. And I'll see you guys next time on Legend Panda TV. Peace out, guys.
Typical Taiwan, raining all the goddamn time. I heard it rains like 100 days. in a year.